Joining me now is Lieutenant Christopher Olivarez of the Texas Department of Public Safety. Christopher, thanks so much for joining us today. You know, the sheer numbers of people are so troubling coming over the border, but another huge concern is the amount of drugs pouring over the border as well. We have some numbers we want to put up on the screen. Recently, Texas safety officials have seized hundreds of pounds of cocaine and fentanyl with a street value of $2.2 million. Take a look at the numbers here. Cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, marijuana, and meth. What do you make of all of this? I mean, it's not like we didn't have a drug problem before.
Right, you're correct. So we've always had these issues on the southern border, but not to the extent that we're seeing now with these historic numbers. And that's why Governor Abbott launched Operation Lone Star, because of the current administration's failures to secure the border. So right now, our focus is to crack down on criminal activity, illegal immigration, try to put a stop to these high-speed, dangerous pursuits, because these human smugglers are very bold. And right now, we're seeing them do things that they've never done before, as far as the extent that they're driving, the reckless driving. They put these immigrants in danger by the way they drive. And not only that, but the motoring public as well. And we've continued to see that to increase because of this current surge that's taking place right now. Yeah,
and no doubt it only makes your job even harder. You know, and as for the people pouring over the border, let's take a look at the cover of the New York Post. This is showing Border Patrol agents resorting to plugging up a 20-foot gap in the wall with old tires and construction materials left by former federal contractors. I mean, this seems ridiculous.
It is. That shouldn't be taking place right now. There should be a measure in place where that wall should be continuing to be constructed. That's why right now, because of Operation Lone Star and the initiatives that Governor Abbott launched, we have already began to construct border fencing in the Del Rio sector by using the Texas Military Department. And because of that, we are now making arrests on illegal immigrants that are criminal trespass and for criminal mischief. So we are putting these illegal immigrants in jail, and we are prosecuting them to the fullest extent of the law. So we're taking those measures, we're stepping in, and we're cracking down on that, because right now the current administration is failing to do that.
Yeah, and you're saying that that wall that's being constructed there in Texas is helping your situation?
Well, I mean, right now we have plenty of resources that are being provided, because we have a lot of support from Governor Abbott, from the Texas legislators, the lieutenant governor. So right now we are providing 1,000 Texas Department of Public Safety resources to the southern border, along with the Texas Military Department. So right now we're doing what we can with the resources and the capabilities that we have to enforce these laws, because right now the federal government's not doing its job and Border Patrol is stretched thin. So we're doing what we can to help our federal partners as much as possible.
Yeah, of course, you're only doing what you can. And finally, another migrant caravan is now heading to the U.S. border from the city of Tapachula. I believe that's in southern Mexico, filled with women and children. Is there anything to be done about how much our Border Patrol agents like you can take? And we know we need more on the ground. And a quick answer here, please.
So real quick, so yes, I mean, right now the situation's out of control, and unless the administration steps in and does something, puts some stiffer policies in place, we're going to continue to see these historic numbers month in and month out. So right now, nothing's being done on their part, but the state of Texas is stepping in and doing what we can to keep our community safe and to keep the nation safe.
Well, we appreciate it. I guess they say don't mess with Texas for a reason, right? Christopher
that's correct.
Olivarez, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck to you on the ground.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.